Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Never seen live trading on a widescreen. Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Friday. And yes, I said Friday because we worked this entire week to now sit back, relax, talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency before heading into the weekend. Boy, oh boy, we have a lot going on. Gas is high, and we're going to talk about inflation numbers. We do have updates on the Iran situation, which again affects oil, so we're going to do some oil checks.
Thank you.
Oh,
you're welcome. Thank you.
Oh,
You're
shoot.
welcome. Thank you. You're
Happy
welcome.
Friday, pump the likes for Ave, eyes emoji, person shrugging emoji.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
You heard the man. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you. We have a lot going on. So we have Japan, we have Hong Kong, we have OKX news, we have, unfortunately, Donnie T news, and then we have one of the biggest announcements of your girl's career that we talked about like briefly yesterday during the show, but I couldn't tell you what it was until the official announcement. And the announcement, guys, is that I am now the official podcast host for the Litecoin Foundation, and I am starting a new podcast on the Litecoin Foundation YouTube channel, which is called Foundations. And so we're laying out the foundation, who is building the foundation of Litecoin. And so we're going to talk to really important people in the Litecoin ecosystem and beyond on that podcast. So I will talk more about that later, but it is a major, major, major announcement. And it's been honestly years in the making to get to this point, and I just can't believe it. And I'm like near tears. I'm so emotional. And that also means I'll be going somewhere, so I'll be talking about that later too. Oh my gosh, guys. There's so much going on. I had a meeting last night. I had meetings until 8 p.m. last night. And that meeting specifically could lead to another announcement, another major announcement next week. You guys have no idea. Like, you guys have no idea how hard we've been working behind the scenes to just really like keep crypto spicy and just do good things. So last night I had another major meeting, something separate from Litecoin, completely different than anything else I've ever done, okay? Completely different. We're gonna, if this comes through, y'all, if this comes through, we're like right there. Right there. So guys, we have a lot that you're going to find out next week, hopefully, because the turnaround on the announcement would have to be really soon. So we're going to get into it. Say good morning to me. Wait, hold on. I got to reorganize myself. I'm just so excited. Oh my gosh. Guys, hi. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. We have a subscriber goal of, let's get it, 25,300. Let's get 24 more. If you're on TikTok, if you're anywhere else that is not YouTube, help your girl out. Please go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. We have so much going on. And I want to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show. Actually, we have 4 sponsors today. Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off. Go up to the moon with Uphold, and shout out to PropheXX. If you guys want to go check out PropheXX, make sure you go ahead and do that, because they are a platform where you can literally just use $1 and predict Bitcoin price, and whoever is the closest at the end of the day obviously gets the higher rewards. And so obviously probably not a lot of people would guess the exact Bitcoin price on the dot. So again, the most accurate answers get the higher rewards, and it's only $1 using that link in the live chat. And check that out. So we got PropheXX. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, PropheXX. Literally $1. Go predict Bitcoin price. Have a beautiful day with it. Hello, loves. Nice to see you with the little hearts on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. Okay, beautiful. Let's say good morning to everyone. I need to say good morning to you, or else things are gonna go awry. Things are gonna go awry if I don't say good morning to you. Okay, guys. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy today. I'm actually heating up. I'm too happy.
So pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Okay. Okay, let's get into it. We have things to chat about, right, Anthony? We have things to chat about. Okay. So let's get into the market recap, and so I can tell you everything I want to tell you towards the end of the episode. It's just gonna make me so happy. Oh wait, I forgot. We have to say good morning to people. See, I'm too excited. I just want to talk about all this news that I have for you. Okay. Let's say good morning to everyone. Oh, I heard Tau is crashing. Yeah, what's happening to Tau? I heard there's some insider stuff going on there, but I didn't have time to catch up on it. We got Jesse Silver Days. Good morning. We got Flat Earth, Mike Volmer, Mama Shadow, Yusine. Nice to see you. Who else we got? Mark Smithson. I can't with his comments. Peace. Good morning. Doge Bowl, Black Hat. Thank you. Guys, we have a members only after show. If you have not yet, please become a member of the YouTube channel and get your member emojis, and you'll be in that member show after. In the Discords. We got Elric, good morning. Paco, I do have my churros. Remind me at the end of the show, I have my churros. Ray K, good morning. Ian, good morning. Boomdock Saint, good morning. Yukio, Mike Mazzoner on X. Ian, good morning. Eddie Kane, Mr. Tiger, good morning. Who do we have? I saw Mama Shadow. We got Bobby F, Triple Nickel Tech, Mike Altman. I'm going to say Backup is here somewhere. Where is he? Andy S, good morning. Who else we have? We have Mike on Rumble. Nice to see you too. Oh, there's Backup. I see him. Okay. Ian, we got Rolling with Toshi. Good morning. Casper's on Rumble. Good morning. Armon is here. Oh gosh. Paco with the 199. Thank you. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Right, Ray K, pop off. Or pop off. All right, guys. We have so much. Paco said, are you going to spill the tea? Yes, I will. Raul, good morning. Everyone, good morning. If I didn't say good morning to you, please yell at me in all capital letters on YouTube and I will get to you. James, good morning. I can't see everyone's comments on TikTok either, so spare me and don't get upset with me. Just go to YouTube, please. Gazer, good morning. All right, let's get into this. Like, we have so much going on. Okay. So, market recap is where we always start. Oh my word, where the frick? Hold on. What? Bruh, I just dropped my AirPod and it went across the room. How did that happen? I don't know. Okay, Dash is up 32%. Zcash is up 22%. We got Dexy up 18%. Tau is one of our bigger losers today. Besides World Liberty, people are so upset with World Liberty Financial. It's not even funny. There is too much controversy. Like, I don't know what I can and can't talk about anymore without getting freaking deleted off the face of the earth. Everyone is getting demonetized. Everyone is like getting their YouTube channel deleted, their X demonetized. I don't know what's going on. But best believe we will not get that. You know, we want to exist on the internet. Please, Elon. Please YouTube, and whoever owns YouTube and really runs YouTube, spare us. Okay. Just trolling. I'm trolling the players that be. Okay, guys, let's get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is $72,315 today. We're up 0.75%. Again, we keep testing and rejecting 72K. We need to pop off and go above 72K, below past 76, and ultimately hold support there at 76, but 76K is like our major critical level to watch bullishly. Bearishly, we're looking at 67K at this point. Even over here, we have a green dot printing on market Cipher that's playing out very well. Money flow is green, still stagnant, and the VWAP is pulling back, which I really don't enjoy. I don't. Also, the RSI is soaring right now. We are bullish. However, I think over the weekend we might trend a little bit sideways. I don't know if we're really going to go anywhere, especially because as we get into our breaking news headlines, we are going to take a look at what is going on with the Middle East and oil and the CPI and ... which isn't real anyway. But of course, we got to discuss it because people think it's real. People think the consumer price index, oh my gosh, it's the CPI. It's real. It's real. The CPI numbers are never real. They're not. If anyone believes the CPI, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Breaking news headlines start now. Okay, guys, things are happening. Donnie T is, he's become unhinged, according to the MAGA group. And so I'm gonna spill the tea, of course. So we're gonna start off with what really upset people yesterday, which was this post where Donnie T actively calls out Tucker, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, and basically quoted CNN and then said, no, I actually don't like CNN. I don't know what this post was, and I won't give an opinion on it. However, people found this post to be majorly unhinged, which sent everybody into a spiral. Now, on top of that, we have Donnie T now saying about 30 minutes ago, he posted this on Truth, world's most powerful reset. What do we mean by a world reset, Donnie T? That's what I would like to know. What is this reset? I don't want a new world order. I don't want a global one world currency. What are we talking about, Donnie? That's my question. So, speaking of the Middle East, JD Vance is apparently the only person that Iran wants to chat with. Now, I'm seeing rumors online of Donnie T maybe having a mental decline and similar to the likes of her previous president. Now, that's what the rumor is. I'm not saying that's true. It would be hard for me to believe that's true. So is maybe that the reason why Iran wants to talk to JD Vance instead of Donnie T? I don't know. Also, Iran's been putting out like these crazy Lego AI propaganda videos that are like, wow, wild. You guys got to go watch those. But JD Vance has just boarded the Air Force Two in DC. This is a little clip. But he is going to Pakistan, I believe, to go and negotiate with Iran for peace talks. And so this is just crazy. So JD Vance said before he got on the plane that he does think that these talks with Iran are going to be positive. And even Donnie T yesterday was saying that the Strait of Hormuz, there should not be tolls to go through the Strait of Hormuz. Apparently, from what I'm seeing online, there were only about 9 ships that went through the Strait of Hormuz yesterday. Apparently, they are asking Iran $1 per barrel, which would sometimes be maybe $2 million per ship. So it's getting very interesting. So inflation numbers, being that all of this is going haywire. So everyone is saying that, we have inflation. It jumped to 3.3% in March, the highest since May of 2024. Again, this was pre-Donnie T numbers we're going back to. Energy prices alone surged 10.9%, the biggest monthly jump since 2005. And so this, in the CPI and all these things, like gas it went up the most in years. And obviously you see that energy prices went up 10.9%, again, the highest since 2005, when your girl was 2 years old. Like this is getting a little bit buck wild. Can I specify why people are upset with world's liberty? Yes, I will. I'll get to it. I got to get through my headlines, bestie, but it is in my headlines. Hello, Bionic. Nice to see you. Don't worry, guys. I have all these headlines for you. Just stick around, hang out with me, please. I'm begging of you. We have over 70 people on TikTok. I just want to share my appreciation for you on TikTok. And if it would warm your heart to the highest extent, please go to youtube.com/missteencrypto. It's in my bio. Go like on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, and join the chat over there. And so you can see these articles too. So we're going to go international for a minute and then come back to the US. We have Japan that is trying to classify crypto as financial products. And what I have a big problem with, and this goes for like the US and all these other countries that want to have crypto be property. Oh, it's a financial product. How far is this really going to go, especially when people are using Bitcoin and crypto to transact on a daily basis? That's why when I say this is all theater, it is. Because in the matter of less than 10 years, I would say less than 5 years, all these things that we're talking about are going to get thrown out. Like literally how Donnie T, he said, oh, Iran's 10-point plan, da-da-da-da-da. Bye. So that's pretty much what we're going to see with a bunch of regulations, because people are going to be transacting with crypto. It's going to be like the daily norm. So to say it's a financial product and not money, again, that has to be reclassified at some point in the future. And the reason why is because they were literally not going to have a choice but to do that. So here's what the new rule is in Japan, which I feel like is totally redundant and a waste of time. But Japan's cabinet has approved a draft amendment that would classify crypto as financial products, marking a shift in how the country regulates the sector. The proposal brings crypto assets under the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act, a framework used for stocks and other securities. Again, throw it out. If passed, it would take effect as early as fiscal 2027. Until now, Japan has treated crypto mainly as a payment tool under the Payment Services Act, which it is money. That approach focused on custody, AML checks, and exchange registration. The new rules would ban insider trading and require issuers to publish annual disclosures. Penalties also rise. Operating without a registration can bring up to 10 years in prison, and fines could increase from 10 million yen, which is crazy. It's $62,000. They're basically the SEC. Their version of the SEC would gain broader authority to police that market. So, I don't get what they're doing here. I really don't get what they're doing here. So we'll move on from Japan. But I think what they're doing, again, is a total waste of time. And if Japan really wanted to be smart about it, they would just let people transact in crypto. And I think it would bring a lot of tourism to the country. Even though they have a lot of tourism right now, I just don't feel like it makes sense to say it's a financial product. Hello, everybody. Gas is going to see $5+ again. Well, locally today, I actually saw I forgot to do an oil check. I'll get back to oil in a second. But what are gas prices near you? Because today I was outside when I was going to get my coffee and churros, that it was I think I saw $3.96 or something of the like. It was under $4. And I was like, wow. Pop off. Maybe Donnie T is doing something here. Drill baby drills, right? Take a look at oil. Let's go to oil real quick because I totally forgot about it. I'm so not used to checking the oil chart. $98 oil, we're up about 0.5%. Again, we had that high of about 117 a few days ago. I think we could go back. We could go back there, especially if these talks that JD is having over in Pakistan with Iran do not go well. So just if you have a gas dip in your town, go fill up your tank. You never know. Again, this isn't gas advice. This isn't oil financial advice, okay? But if my gas tank was empty right now and I saw under $4 gasoline, you bet your bottom freaking dollar I'd be in there. I'd be in there. Everyone's going to buy the gas dip. I'm going to tell all my friends to go buy gas today. Just kidding, but still. I know people have been hitting me up about this. It's crazy. $5.29, $5 in Washington, $5.45 for AK. Yeah, no, listen, if we're seeing under $4 gas, like freaking send it, guys. Full send into your gas tank. Let's go and talk about, we just talked about Japan. Let's go into Hong Kong for a brief second. We have a lot of Asia news today. HSBC, Standard Chartered are going ahead in Hong Kong. They're going to get their first stablecoin licenses, which finally Hong Kong feels like issuing something to somebody that isn't their own government, which it basically is. HSBC is actually the CCP, if we want to be completely honest with ourselves here. But Hong Kong granted their first 2 stablecoin issuer licenses to HSBC and Anchor Point Financial, a Standard Chartered-led joint venture that includes Animoca brands on Friday. Again, Animoca is also from Hong Kong, which makes me have a little bit of a conspiracy there. You guys would know what that is. The approvals by the HKMA, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, the territory's central bank, marked the first batch under the Stablecoins Ordinance, which took effect in August of 2025. Eddie Yu, the HKMA chief, said, "We look forward to the issuers launching businesses according to their plans, exploring growth opportunities while properly managing risks." He says, "We hope their promotion of regulated stables would address pain points in financial and economic activities, create values for both individuals and businesses, and support the healthy development of digital assets in Hong Kong." Blah, 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 blah. That's literally all that is. Blah, 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 blah. It says they looked over 36 applications. Isn't it sus that they gave one of the 2 licenses to HSBC, which is literally a Hong Kong-based bank that is definitely run by the CCP? I mean, are we really that stupid and naive that they think we're not going to spot that? Sussy, isn't it? Sussy. So what also really boggles my mind is the fact that the HKMA has had CBDC since 2017, has been experimenting with it since 2017, and you're gonna just say you have stable coins now for what? What's the point? To make yourself look better to international individuals like us? No, we see right through your shenanigans, bro. I see right through you, CCP. I don't trust you. I trust nobody. But apparently, we're going to transition. I don't want to talk about Hong Kong. I don't like the CCP. Let's actually talk about Vietnam. Vietnam has been spicy. They've actually been pretty pro-crypto. And OKX, shout out to OKX, by the way. I love OKX. They're my besties over at OKX. OKX is a partner of our social channels. And before I get into the news with OKX in Vietnam, people don't know that you can get gold as a token. There's tokenized gold. Shiffy Poo, oh my gosh, Ian actually commented, Shiffy Poo would love this because you could get Tether Gold on OKX. And if you weren't aware, then go check out OKX. It is a great platform. And you guys could go ahead and share out that tweet or comment your thoughts on it. Maybe OKX will get back to you. But yeah, no, this was big. This was big. Anyways, so OKX and Hashkey is also, I believe, a CCP organization, but they're investing in a new Vietnam exchange ahead of a crypto push. So OKX is trying to go ahead and take over a whole new region, which props to them, to be honest. It's smart. OKX Ventures and Hashkey Capital are backing a new Vietnam-based crypto exchange as Hanoi accelerates. I hope I'm saying that right, Hanoi. If anyone knows how to actually pronounce it, then go ahead. I tried to look this up before. I could not get an answer. So Hanoi accelerates their efforts to bring one of the world's most active retail crypto markets under formal regulation. Vietnam Prosperity Crypto Asset Exchange, CAEX, said on Friday that the 2 firms agreed to invest and become the strategic partners alongside founding shareholders VP Bank Securities and digital identity firm Linked. The funding will bring CAEX's capital base to VND 10 trillion and roughly $380 million. And it obviously comes about as Vietnam is trying to be pro-crypto. And they had their Vietnam's digital tech industry law that took effect in January. Now, this recognized crypto assets and laid the legal groundwork for licensing, oversight, industry initiatives. And now regulators are pushing towards shift activity onshore through a pilot program expected to grant licenses to a handful of domestic exchanges. So basically, they're kind of pulling a China in one way or another, where they're like, okay, we have this framework. We're going to see which exchanges want to take part, who wants to pay to play, because again, they got to pay to play to be a part of this. And ultimately, who's going to win? And I would say because OKX is partnering with Hashkey, that they would have a really good chance at making it there. So shout out to OKX. Get that money, sis. Get that money. And speaking of exchanges, we also have Binance news, guys. We are also partnered with Binance. We love Binance. And shout out to CZ. He has his new memoir coming out. He is an absolute freaking hero. What a star, CZ. What a star. He's really gone through it, poor guy. So now Binance is hopping on the prediction market train, and they are adding prediction markets to their platform. If you guys have Binance, especially if you are international folk, this is for you. Binance added a prediction markets feature to Binance Wallet, giving users a way to trade on the likelihood of real-world events without leaving the app. This rollout connects Binance Wallet to Predict.fund, a decentralized platform built on BNB Smart Chain and isn't supported in every region in which they operate. The platform was built by a former Binance employee and lets users earn yield while positions remain open, which is pretty savage, honestly. Prediction markets let users buy shares tied to outcomes and such as elections, sports, And so users can now place trades using funds already held in Binance Spot or funding accounts. It also removes blockchain transaction fees by covering gas costs, a step that could lower the barrier for retail. And so Binance is basically opening the door and saying, come in, predict your heart away. So if you guys want to go check that out, if you have Binance Wallet, if you're more likely an international individual that's not in the United States, have a good time. So now that we got through all that craziness, I got to tell you guys about World Liberty Financial. I'm telling you right freaking now, like, this is for our bestie on TikTok that was asking about World Liberty. We're here. So World Liberty Financial, people are so upset with this. Honestly, I would love your opinion. And people are saying what they did is actually worse than what FTX did, which is such a bold statement to say. I mean, I gotta tell you. Now, apparently, World Liberty Financial used 5 billion World Liberty Financial tokens to borrow $75 million. Like, I'm actually bewildered. What in the world just happened? World Liberty Financial, the crypto venture co-founded by the T family, executed a series of transactions through a DeFi lending protocol, Dolomite, that raises questions about insider access, circular token economics, and concentrated risk to other depositors. On-chain records analyzed by CoinDesk, sourced from Etherscan, Arkham, and publicly accessible wallet data, shows the sequence began on February 8th, where their treasury deposited 14 million USD1, which is their own stablecoin, into Dolomite as collateral and borrowed 11.4 million USDC against it. What the actual word? So they have their own stablecoin. They took liquidity essentially out of their own stablecoin and put it in USDC. For what? Because minutes later, that $11.45 million in USDC moved to Coinbase Prime, and 2 days later, 12.5 million USD1 was sent from the treasury to a separate Coinbase Prime deposit address. So did they just take liquidity out of their own stablecoin, put it into USDC, and exited their own project? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm actually itchy. Like, this is weird. And so the World Liberty Financial token entered the picture 12 days later because on February 20th, they deposited 890 million tokens into Dolomite and borrowed 20 million of their USD1 stablecoin against that. And then, what the frick, dude? Another 1 billion tokens followed. In total, 1.99 billion World Liberty Financial tokens now sit as collateral inside Dolomite. So why would they do that? Because Dolomite co-founder is an advisor to World Liberty Financial. What? What? What are they doing? What are they doing? So essentially, if they borrow against World Liberty Financial and the token goes to zero, does it matter? Because they already exited. They already got their millions. This is so sus. This is beyond sus. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I'm absolutely shocked. Why would they pull liquidity out of their own stablecoin, put their own token as collateral? Like, who decided to do this? Who's actually profiting from this? Where did the money go once they cashed out? Because they did an OTC trade, so we wouldn't see it on the market. So where is the money really going? Where is the money going? People are upset at World's Liberty. They're upset with the T family. They're upset that there's a T coin, a Donnie T coin, the Melania coin. Melania came out and dropped bombs on us yesterday. Not actual kaplu kaplows, but like mental kaplu kaplows. You guys know what she said, right? What is really happening in the T family? Why is this damage control? Is this damage control? Because not only this, but Donnie T apparently is hosting a meme coin conference at the end of the month at Mar-a-Lago. Y'all, why? They didn't do anything with Trump Coin. They didn't do anything with World's Liberty Financial. In fact, they actually censored people through World's Liberty Financial. So what are we doing? I'm honestly, y'all, I am beyond confused. I need more lipstick. I'm confused. This is calming to me. I feel better now. Can someone explain to me, like, what in the world just happened? I don't know. A lot of people might say, oh, Randi's delulu, she's crazy, like, but no, there's something happening here. There's something happening here. And I'm so frustrated. I must add, I'm very frustrated with the way people are moving. And the people are moving in a shady way, which is why I was so compelled to put this tweet up yesterday. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free, per John 8:32. The truth will come to light. It's so many times in scripture, whatever in the dark has to come to light. Whatever is deep will come to the surface. I'm telling you right now, if they're doing some foolery in crypto, they're not smart for it. They're not smart because we see everything. But when you cash out, where is it really going? What bank are you using? Like, who's getting paid? Who is getting paid? I would love to have executives from World's Liberty Financial on the show to give us like some wisdom as to what's going down here. I'm completely sussed out. I don't know. We'll see. Let's chill. But at the same time, let's get all of our ducks in a row. Let's do our own research. Let's have a conversation with Grok or something and reach world peace, because this is quite ridiculous. Now, we're gonna move on from the T family and World's Liberty Financial shenanigans, because honestly, I don't even know what's going on there. We have David Bailey. And David Bailey, if you guys don't know him, he is basically the guy behind Bitcoin Conference, which apparently he's been starting little beefs here and there. And I think because of the beefs that were created, the Nakamoto Bitcoin treasury company he created is kind of winding down a little bit. And so they're trying to stay on the NASDAQ, and the way they're trying to do that is a reverse stock split. I don't know if you guys invest in Nakamoto, but if you do, I would love your thoughts on it. I'm genuinely confused as to what's going on here. And I wonder if this would ultimately have an effect on Bitcoin Conference, Bitcoin Magazine, and all the maxis that are doing some things. So I don't know, guys. Again, I'm just reporting news, but all I know is that Mr. David Bailey is a very outspoken individual. Bitcoin treasury company Nakamoto is resorting to a familiar Wall Street playbook as they look to lift its beating down share price and stay on the NASDAQ. The company is seeking approval for a reverse stock split that would combine shares at a ratio to be set between 1-for-20 and 1-for-50, according to a preliminary proxy filing, as it has seen a collapse in its share price to around 22 cents. Prices are down 99% from May of last year. About a year ago, we were down almost 100%. They recently sold about 5% of their Bitcoin holdings, leaving them with about 5,000 Bitcoin. And so they're having liquidity issues over at Nakamoto. How do we fix that? Well, I don't run their business, so I can't tell you. But what I would love to see out of David Bailey is more interaction with Gen Z. Maybe bring more excitement to Bitcoin conference. And then if you have more excitement for Bitcoin conference from Gen Z and maybe people that are not Bitcoin maximalists, then wait, we could have adoption. And then more people would go to Nakamoto because David Bailey would be seen as a person that's ushering in the next gen and ushering in the entire space because we know it's not just Bitcoin. Why? Because even Bitcoin conference picks and chooses some people that are not maxis to go ahead and speak there. So if they're 100% maxi, throw it out the window because if someone pays them enough, they will get on that stage, right? And so I'm just hoping that Nakamoto pulls through because at the end of the day, I do not want to see a Bitcoin treasury company go down. We should not be rooting against anybody. I would love to see people just keep building with one another, be more collaborative. And I feel like if the space was more collaborative, we would not be seeing headlines as unfortunate as this because we do not want to see Nakamoto go down. We love our Bitcoin treasury companies. So, and we also don't, like, if we start to see one Bitcoin treasury company go down, we're going to see a lot more start to go down. So I'm not rooting against anyone. Much love, David. Anyway, so let's also talk about Gemini crypto exchange. People have been wondering what's going on with Gemini. Their stock price was struggling. People are saying that investors are upset, and we saw headlines about that, how, Gemini was like, we're going to be international, we're going to take over Europe, as they actually pulled out of Europe, which I would argue isn't even Gemini's fault because of the regulations. Like, if they can't work there, they can't work there. You know what I mean? So people are wondering what's actually going on with Gemini. And now there's rumors that there are buyers that want to pick up Gemini. My question would be, would it be a competitor that wants to pick up Gemini? I don't know. But I do love Gemini. Well, I love their Bitcoin back credit card. So I'm a big user of that. Gemini, guys, back to buy the Winklevi. They said that it was cutting its global workforce by 25% back in February, and shutting down their operations in the UK, EU, Australia, and only keeping US and Singapore. Some would-be acquirers are interested in buying the company's now shuttered operation within Europe and the UK to obtain regulatory licenses in these jurisdictions and are not interested in a full takeover of their company. So basically, they're trying to be like, oh, let me just take this part, let me just take this part. I would honestly love to see some Gemini adoption over in Europe. So I root for Gemini. Big time. So I don't know why people like also put out so much shade about Gemini, and they put out like, these headlines against the Winklevi. Like, the Winklevis are OGs. Like, you gotta give the Winklevi props where it's due. Like, they were one of the first, I think the first people to request a Bitcoin ETF back in like 2014. So like, they were so ahead of the game. Like, I don't understand why people are throwing such shade at the Winklevi. I think this is like, I think they want to take out the Winklevi. I just don't know why. I don't know why they would spread rumors about them. Very interesting. I think I gotta simmer on this one, guys. I think I gotta simmer on this. Let's go into our spotlight, and this is what or let's go into our spotlight. Let's do it. Hello, everybody. Oh, hi, Michael. Thank you for the memberships. Guys, we do have a members-only after show. Appreciate you. So, guys, I just want to remind you that I host this lovely podcast, the Daily Zest, which I think today is episode 807. I also have been hosting the Randi Hipper Show for 5 years, formerly known as the missteencrypto Show, interviewing your faves in the space. And now we're taking on a third podcast, which is Foundations by Litecoin. And I am so honored to now be officially a part of Litecoin Foundation. I've been holding this in for so long. I've been telling you guys there's been something I wanted to tell you, and this was it. So Litecoin Foundation officially posted it. The Litecoin account also posted it as well. I would argue this announcement has been years in the making. I have been close with the foundation since pretty much day one. If you guys remember, again, this is not something that came out of left field. I remember doing the 10-year Litecoin anniversary interview with Charlie Lee back in 2021. And it was just like a great time. That was my first big interview, actually, was Charlie Lee during, what was the conference? But it was an online conference. Digital Asset Summit, I believe it was. And so it was a Draper Goren Home event. I love DGH, by the way. And so Litecoin Foundation, they have a place in my heart. They were really family to me, to be honest. We have been, like, some of them are literally, like, I consider them my family. Like, you know how Uncle Billy and Uncle Jimmy are my crypto uncles. I have, like, more crypto uncles within the foundation. Like, we just have such a great relationship with one another. And they've seen me grow. I've seen them grow. And it's just such a great collab. And so I'm honored to now be a part of Litecoin Foundation and host Foundations by Litecoin. And so this is a podcast that will live on the Litecoin Foundation YouTube channel. And so we're going to put out clips. We're going to get some interviews in there. And so it's just such an honor, guys. Like, Litecoin is the second biggest cryptocurrency in the space. And it is the second ever cryptocurrency to exist. There was Bitcoin in about 2009, and then 2011 we had Litecoin. It's the longest running blockchain with no downtime. You guys know I've been ride or die for Litecoin since I literally entered the space. I believe it is the best money that we've ever seen in the world besides Bitcoin. And so it's just such an honor, and I just can't believe that this is finally here. And man, like, my heart is just so warm. I'm so grateful. And it's literally because of you guys that have been harassing the foundation for years. And also, like, just like the public love and our love for each other. And so it's just, wow, I'm just so happy. Like, I'm near tears just talking about it, because it's just literally, it's just so amazing. And so I'm so honored to join the Litecoin Foundation. If you guys want to go ahead and support this post, you're more than welcome to go ahead and do that. It just makes me so happy. If I can see Litecoin emojis in the chat, you guys just know how much I love Litecoin. And I really do believe Litecoin is the right coin, and everybody loves Litecoin. I really do believe that. Litecoin is the right coin, and everyone's going to see that. Everyone already is starting to see that, and the consistency of the foundation and Charlie Lee has always been there. So I just thank them so much for onboarding me and having me as part of the foundation. And we are officially kicking this off, and I'm so excited. So hopefully you'll start seeing a few clips from our first interview sooner rather than later. And I'm going to be interviewing some key people in the space from the Litecoin ecosystem and beyond, some institutional players. Like, we're going to get some really good guests on this podcast, and you could expect a beautiful interview every so often. And so we have this beautiful partnership. So thank you, the Litecoin Foundation. But not only are we going to be part of the foundation, but we're also going to be hosting things at Litecoin Summit in Amsterdam. So guys, I'm officially going to Amsterdam! Woo-hoo! So this is another travel plan for this year. Amsterdam 2026. So this is June 22nd and 23rd is Litecoin Summit. I'll be there the rest of the week in Amsterdam for Dutch Blockchain Week, where Charlie Lee will be speaking as well. And at Litecoin Summit, you'll find me doing some live stream help and doing a lot of interviews and stuff like that. So your girl is going to Amsterdam. Guys, we're going to Europe. I've never been over there. Like, obviously, I was in the Middle East, but I'll go to Amsterdam, guys. I can't believe it, guys. And you know how soon it is? It's like literally 2 months away. Guys, in like 2 months, we're going to Amsterdam. Can you guys believe that? God is so good, guys. God is so good. And so, I'm near tears. Like, there's just so much, like, the blessings are so real. And I just really want to spread adoption. I want to do good for the world. And this is the way to do it, guys. Like, let's travel. Let's see new people, different demographics. Like, this is so remarkable to me. It's so remarkable to me. And we're celebrating at the end of the month 6 years of missteencrypto. Guys, we've been here for 6 years. I've been promoting Litecoin since day one, and 6 years later, we're on the foundation. 6 years later, I'm able to do my second international trip for crypto. Guys, I'm gonna freaking cry. I'm literally going to cry. Like, this is Man, a dream come true, to be honest. This is a dream come true. And I'm just so blessed right now. So thank you guys so freaking much for what you do for me, the support you give me. Like, it's honestly just so remarkable that I get to go to Europe and meet a bunch of you guys. Like, I know Jesse is over there. Eric, I don't know if Bulldog Eric is in this chat, but someone needs to tell him. I'm sure he'll find out. But guys, we're going to Amsterdam in June, and that's going to be so amazing. I'm literally like, oh, I'm in tears. So we'll be recording some interviews in Amsterdam as well. And then we are going to Bitcoin conference at the end of the month. But I might have to go to Vegas a little bit earlier. If again, this is like the other announcement I was telling you about. So again, it would be a quick turnaround if this does end up happening. Yay, there's Eric. I know Eric is in the Netherlands, right? But yeah, so guys, we're going to Amsterdam. I'm so darn excited. We're going to Amsterdam. So, thank you guys. And I hope if you guys are over in Amsterdam, are you going to come meet me and hang out with me? Let me know. So everyone in the US, you can hang out with me in Vegas. And then everybody in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, wherever you are, leave wherever you're at. If you're on that side of the world, and go hang out with me at Litecoin Summit. Amsterdam is literally 84 euros to go. It is a great conference, and you get to meet Charlie Lee. You'll get to meet like everyone and their mother. Naomi Brockwell is going to be there too. John DiAugustino is fantastic. I love him. He's our bestie from Coinbase. Jameson Lopp is fantastic as well. So if you guys have not yet, please go ahead and get your ticket for Litecoin Summit. If you're in the US, hop on a plane, come to Amsterdam, hang out with us. We are going to the Netherlands. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm just like feeling so blessed right now. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. Did we get likes? I don't even know. I didn't even ask for likes throughout this whole darn podcast. I don't even know how many likes we have. I'm just so happy to like be alive right now. So please smash the like if you have not yet. We also have a members only after show we're gonna hop into in just a few moments. So yeah, guys, like that is like one of the biggest announcements of my life so far, is that I am part of Litecoin Foundation, and we're gonna keep popping off. I need wooden shoes. Is that a norm in Amsterdam? Wooden shoes? Is that something I should pick up? Maybe do a little video in my wood shoes. Is that the emoji that whose channel is that emoji on? Is that Piano Matty B emoji, or is it on Alex's channel, the emoji of the wooden shoes for Mark Dutch? For Mark Dutch. Someone needs to tell Mark that we're going to Amsterdam too. Someone needs to tell him. But yeah, guys, thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much for blessing me with your love every single day. Like, the fact that you guys are here, like, makes my life so much better. Hold on, I have churros. Give me a second. Hold on.
Randi Hipper. I'm a Bitcoin best.
Okay, so the wooden shoes are for tourists. Okay, well, you'll probably catch me tourisming. Okay. So guys, I had to get a paper towel because a napkin is not good enough. Like, you need a paper towel to get like the sugar off, you know what I mean? Okay. So guys, I have my churros. Look, they wrote my name in a little golden marker. And so I have my churros. Guys, look at my churros. They're so cute. I love my churros. Okay, so I have my churros, and my dip choice is, see, I didn't even open it. You see how good I am, guys? I did not even open it yet. So we have our Nutella. Oh, frick, man. I love Nutella. Nutella is so good. Like, why is Nutella like the best thing I've ever seen in my life? Okay, so we have our churros. We have our Nutella. Let's pop off. Let's get some churros. Okay. Wow, these are like freaking fat. These are fat little churros. Okay. Boop. Guys, look how satisfying this is. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of Nutella. Okay, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna shoot our shot right now. Guys, cheers. Cheers. Everyone write cheers in the chat. Cheers to my churro. Did you grab a churro? Also, you guys have to grab a churro. Grab a churro. Did you grab one? Did you grab one? Did you grab one? TikTok? TikTok. TikTok? Grab a churro. grab a churro. YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, X, did you guys grab a churro? I need to know that you grabbed a churro. Grab a churro right now. Did you guys grab a churro? Okay. Bro. Like, look. You pick it up. Look how much sugar is on my fingy. All the sugar on the fingies right now. Wow. That's so good. Oh, darn. That's so good. Wow. Oh! Hi. Thank you guys so much. Oh! Literally, like, oh, I'm so freaking happy right now. I'm so happy. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just, I don't even know what to say to y'all anymore. Thank you. So, have a beautiful day. Guys, it's Friday. It is Friday! And I know there's a lot of chaos going on in the world. That's per usual. But share the love with other people. As they say, Doge, do only good every day. And you guys do good for me all the time. So thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Like, I don't know what I would do without you. So, oh, I don't even know. Like, I'm just so blessed. And thank you guys. Like, I sincerely, like, appreciate you and, like, everything that you guys do for me, the support that you have. Like, I literally don't know what I would do without you. Potatoes for no. Potatoes.
A potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Happy Friday. Bless every single one of your hearts. This is going to be an amazing weekend. Hop into Discord, and we're going to go hang out in Discord. If you have not yet, please smash like, subscribe, and share this out with friends. Mike Altman with 20 memberships. Stop! Why you gotta make me so happy like that, Mike Altman? You just gave so many people such beautiful membershiperies. I'm waiting until they all give out. Hello, Corvette. Mike Altman just flexed on us and then gave us a little heart emoji. He said, congrats. Thank you, King. I appreciate that. I feel so magical today. I really do. I'm feeling magical. It's the only way I can put it. White Blue Eye, happy Friday to you, bestie. So, guys, remember, there's power in prayer. Amen and amen. God is so real. He is so real. Jesus is real. And he wants you to have a relationship with him. And I hope that you guys do find God in whichever path that is. But Jesus loves you. He does. And you are all loved. We love you too. I have a lot of love for you. And there's just so much love to be given out on this channel, and we do that every day. And I'm just so happy that we get to spread love on YouTube, and this is such a global community that we have here that there's just no one that can take this from us. There's no one that could take the love we have for each other. And I was talking to somebody yesterday about this. Like, I am so ride or die. And I'm ride or die for Christ. I am ride or die for Bitcoin. I'm ride or die for Litecoin. I'm ride or die for you. So thank you guys so much. Stay blessed. Have a beautiful weekend. God loves you all. And I will see you guys in the after show for the members. If you're a member, get after it. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. And I will see you guys on Monday. And as always, stay zesty. Mwah. Bye, guys.